do this. Does this work? One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. There's gotta be a better way to do this. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Currency. All right. Oh, thank you for the subscribe. Alright. You gotta make sure you comment your username in the comments so I can shout you out. Oh no, it's my fault. It's right here. Why does it have a sound effect? Also, why is this shit on the ground? Get rid of those parts. I want to get rid of that text. I don't know where the hell I saved it. There she is. Sweet. Okay, it's gone. I'm gonna have to get rid of all this wood. I don't know why it's not anchored. Alright, does it spit shit out? It does not. That's a good sign. Okay. Select the light. What the hell? No, I do not. What do you want to see, Terrell? dude. I don't know. I don't like how this is sounded. Like that now. Just want to teach you more ways to have fun is crazy. It's insane. How old are you? How old am I? I don't know if I want to be answering that there. Yeah, someone come get Unk. Get him the fuck out of here. Alright, screen GUI. To deserve my love. Holy shit. No way. No way. Hold on, I got you, dude. I got you, dude. Okay, that's a little fucked up, dude. It's a little fucked up. You should, like, give me some fucking money if you're gonna do that. How does that make sense? Someone report his ass. Get his ass out of here. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What? Yo, he needs the cops called on him. That's messed up. Yo, Tyrone, you got issues, dude. No way. That is insane. That is insane, dude. What do you mean? What do you mean? It doesn't bother you? That's like high key messed up, dude. High key messed up. Do you have any nieces or sisters? Why would I tell you that? Why would I tell you that? That is insane. No. I'm not doing that. Dude, no. Yo, dude, you need to be executed to the fucking goon corner, okay? That No way, dude. No way. No way. No way. Dude, what? What is wrong with you? Yo, someone get Tyrone. Someone get Tyrone. Someone come get him. Get your unk. Get him out of here. What? What? Yo. Okay, alright, man. Please just whimper once is insane. Insane. How does that make sense? Like a small dog in pain? What does that even sound like? What is that? What does that even... What does that mean? What? Dude, I'm baffled. I love the cadence of your voice. Yo, someone come grab their goddamn fucking uncle. Holy shit. Yo, someone come get him. Someone come get him. This is diabolical. Do you okay, Grow Garden? I do okay, Grow Garden. Grow Garden is fire. What is this dude's problem, though? This makes no sense. Do not add him on. Do not add that dude on Roblox. Do not add him. No. No. No, dude. What? Get out of here, Tyrone. No, because he is trying to seduce you. He's a little predator. He was just telling me to say his name. No, don't do it. Don't do it. That is a bad man. Bad Tyrone. Bad Tyrone. Get out of my stream, Tyrone. Okay, looks like Tyrone's gone. Back to whatever the hell I was doing before that. What the hell? Yeah. Someone needed to come get their unk, but no one showed up. My username is no. Diddle the unk. Diddle the unk. Oh, alright, dude. Alright, Sebastian gets a shout out. Sebastian gets a shout out. Sebastian gets a shout out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. I'm gonna make a new screen GUI. Name this rename. Insert a frame. Oh wait, should I not do that here, but do it in? Tyrone, just to let you know, instead of baby oil, I use pickle juice. No resisting, dude. I think Tyrone's gone. I think he's gone. I think he's out of here. God, I hope so. God, I hope so. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about Tyrone. What the hell? No resisting is absolutely insane. No way. Thick built Tyrone. He's back. Thick built Tyrone, very thick built Tyrone. Dude, what the hell? I wish to pin you down and inseminate you is crazy. Tyrone, I'm gonna have to fucking block you, dude. No, I can't have you be saying that. You can't be saying that, dude. That's messed up. What did Mike Tyson say to that guy, Sebastian? What'd he say? I am not whimpering for shit, dude. I am not doing that. No. Bad boy. Alright, dude. Alright. Now you're getting too fucking far, dude. You're going too far. It's no longer funny. Alright, dude. I'm gonna have to block you, dude. You can't be saying that, my guy. You can't be saying that. Well, I mean, it's consensual now, so. I don't know. What do I do about this? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do we... Sounds like a knight? Yo, that's crazy. What do we vote on? What do we have going on? I apologize for my actions, sir. Damn. Tyrone Davenport, 1 subscriber. Big Tyrone, baby. Big Tyrone. Big Tyrone. Call me sir again, Sebastian. I own you. Yo, what the fuck? What's going on? What the hell? What the hell? I'm thick built Tyrone. Tyrone Davenport. That's pretty crazy, dude. Tyrone, why you acting tough? I didn't have you gripping the sheets. Dude, $5, you're holding the phone and the computer in your fucking hand, and you're just fucking typing, dude. You're just typing. There's nothing else going on. You're having a conversation with yourself about how much. Bouncing up and down as blood drips. Dude, what the hell? What the hell? Why? Why are we doing this? Why? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? One hand on the phone, one down low. You know what they call me in jail? They call me Bubba. Play raining tacos attract more minors. Rico, this one knows the game. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I want to block you, but you're just gonna pull up another fucking Tyrone account. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here. Yeah, sing my song, dude. Sing my song. Tyrone themed accounts. I'll give you the world, baby girl. That is fucked up, dude. Why do you do that? Why are you telling me this? It's like way, way too far. Is he even joking though? I don't think he is. Like, what am I supposed to say to that? That's so fucked up. Dude, you have problems. Like, I don't even think he's joking. There's no way. Bro, I've already blocked him. He's been blocked. Like, twice already. He has more Tyrone accounts. This is what I'm saying. Alright, so I just blocked him. Give it 2 minutes. He'll be back on a new account. Guaranteed. $5 he'll dock me. Money problems. Brother. Brother. Messed up, man. Messed up. Alright, he's gone. Tyrone's gone. What's up, Sebastian? I am not in LA. I am nowhere near LA. I'm fucking across the country in the opposite direction. Order one, so that's transparent. Order size pixel. Add order. Appearance. Where the hell? What am I looking for? Anybody want to play Roblox on here? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey.
Oh my god.
I haven't uploaded.
Dude, what the fuck? He's back. Tyrone. I'm gonna show. With this 13, I might give you the blues. You don't even have a clue. Damn, Palace so ass. Yeah, trash foot lockers better. Oh my god, dude. What the hell? What the hell? Tyrone, how much do you weigh? Tyrone. What's your pound? In poundage. Like, how much you weigh, dude? How much you weigh, dude? If we were bros, we could have ran chain, dude. That's a shame. This is no game. We could have been cool. But all I can say is, you're likely sub 100 pounds and easily breedable. Yikes. Tyrone, how much you weigh? I'm saying like 350, maybe a $150. 240. 240. You fat mother. You're a big bag. More cushion for the pushing, I guess. Damn. Okay, dude. Alright, dude. You can't be saying shit like that. What is this guy's issue? What is this guy's... Why?
This is a...
Why, dude? Why? What the hell? Alright, dude. Sebastian, are you fucking freestyling right now, dude? Damn, you're typing pretty quick, dude. You're typing pretty quick. Dude, I don't... What the hell? You know? You go who? What do you mean by that? I don't think I understand. I don't think I understand at all. What does that even mean, dude? What is that? Like, what does that do? Okay, alright, I'm gonna get back to work. I knew it was you. I knew it was you. I knew it was you that was Sebastian, dude. Tyrone, what's wrong with you, dude? Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. What is wrong with you guys? You owe me for wasting my time. I told you diddler.p on Roblox is insane, dude. Why are you giving him your shit, dude? Dude, what is even going on? I'm gonna head out. Good luck, Rico, with Tyrone. Nah, thanks, Sebastian. I don't think I'll have much luck with him. You'll sub? Oh, thanks, Sebastian. Rico, my friend, what are you working on? A bunch of different shit right now. What I'm trying to do is... Okay, never mind. You don't get the luxury. You don't get the luxury of knowing what I'm working on. What the fuck, dude? Dude, what is wrong with you, dude? What the hell? What the hell? No. I'm gonna find it some. No. Used to do C. So. Nice. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to wrap this text right here to the wizard's head, right? I'm gonna put it like right there. Yeah. Is there language involved? Looks like, yeah. So I don't exactly know what language it is because I am fairly new to coding. But if we play the game real quick, what I did so far today, which took way too long, is you hit this button, your money goes up. I don't know if you can see that. Your money goes up, and then this area over here is going to be a shop. Right. Hold on. Okay, so this area over here is going to be a shop. When the shop opens up, you can buy shit in the shop. Right. But as for right now, I gotta fix some shit because I use DeepSeek for most of the coding, and DeepSeek's cool, but it just fucked up all my shit. So I gotta start from scratch with the text overlays and the GUIs. I don't want to, but I have to because I did it wrong the first time because I didn't know what I was doing. But what this game is gonna be is a tower defense game. So this will be the main lobby area where you buy your tower defense cards. The shop will sell you cards, but pack format. So what happens is you buy either one card or 10 cards, but there's a random chance of what that card is going to be or what that pack is going to contain. So there's going to be a 2% chance you pull a common or a 0.67 chance. Yeah, but this is just the test, right? This is just the test button to make sure I have my currency that works. But yeah, so either like a 2% chance of a common or a 0.6% chance of a legendary, so on and so forth. And going off the Italian Brainrot theme, I'm going to be utilizing their Pokemon-like attributes. So their Pokemon-like attributes to fuse and combine and have a whole bunch of variants so the game stays fresh. But yeah, so I'm working on that now. I want to get this text wrapped. I got a whole list of shit I have to do. Where did my Google Sheet go? Oh no. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. There we go. So this is my checklist for now. I got the currency sorted. I already have the images for the currency and stuff like that. I'm gonna make a map select screen, decorate the lobby. Gonna make the lobby queue system. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Rotating cards, that's another one. So cards will rotate in the shop every 12 hours. I also have to make the unit variants. I think I'm gonna start with these and then work my way up to more. I already have 3 zombie types with animations to those, but that's about it. But yeah, 6.0 does monetization for that announcement, etc. Just kind of setting it and see. So, kind of, sort of, this will be the first game I've developed, but I've done a decent amount of research into the monetization aspect. So how it works is you spend money in the game, right? So you buy in-game items with Robux. Any in-game item you buy with Roblox takes a percentage, while I take another percentage off that percentage, right? So I might get 75% of the total Robux sale. Once you hit 30,000 Robux in your account earned from a game, you then are able to withdraw it. 30,000 is equivalent to $100. So if we take one of my websites real quick, this is called Rot Trends, right? So if we go to the top game, which is Grow a Garden right now, and we take current players, right? So current player count is at 1.5 mil. Let me pull the calculator real quick. Current players is at 1.5 mil. So if we take that 1.5, multiply that by 0.1, so in marketing it's a 10% conversion rate. That is your standard that you want to go about, right? That's like your low end KPI. So if we take 10% of 1.5 mil, we get 150,000. If we multiply that by the minimum amount of Robux that this game, that you can buy stuff in, which would probably be around 500, you get 7 million Robux, okay? And then if you multiply that by 75, I believe. Yeah, okay. So that's Robux's cut. That just disappeared. This is what we're left with. Now, if we divide that by 0.003, which is the conversion rate, so 1 Robux is $0.003. We're looking at, oh shit. Oh fuck. And then multiply that by 0.03. We're looking at $168,000 that game is made just from 10% of the people playing it spending the minimum amount. With one purchase for 150,000 people making one purchase, that game has made 100,000. Now you multiply that. Now that's daily, or technically that's hourly, right? So if there's 150,000 people playing this hour, you multiply this number by 24. Then you multiply that number by 30. You're looking at a couple mil. Right? So this is the monthly revenue of that game. Very rough. Very rough estimate as to much how they're making in this month. And they're not even the top earning. They're top trending. They're top playing. This is Grow a Garden. They're number 2 in earning. But they're roughly pulling in that much money over the course of a month. And this game's been a game since... What I like about this too is you can see the ad spend that they're putting in, right? So every, what is that? May 31st, 7 days roughly. Yeah, every 7 days they dump a whole bunch of money into the game for ad spend. So that triggers, there's a couple different ads that you can run on Roblox. So if you're running ads on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, that is their primary income generator source, right? So they have that's it, right? That there's really no other way for those softwares to make money other than ads, you paying to put your ad there. Roblox, on the other hand, doesn't have that because their major income source is the people spending money in game. So they want your ads to succeed. They want your games to succeed because that means kids will spend more money on your games, right? So that being said, if you put $100 behind a YouTube video or an Instagram post, that is equivalent to, very roughly, this is an approximation, but like $1,000 behind a Roblox game ad. You see what I'm saying? So your reach with $100 on YouTube is not going to be that much. You're not going to reach your target audience unless you absolutely max out your SEO and you pay for video production, so on and so forth. If you put $100 behind a Roblox game, it's the equivalent of putting $1,000 behind a YouTube video, because Roblox will push it out to everybody that has interest in those game types and the ones who retain those game types. So if you look at the average session of Grow Garden, it's 13.3 minutes. That is one of the biggest analytics, one of the biggest deciding factors if your game is good or not, is by the average session time. So if your session time is 1 minute, that's surprisingly decent, especially for indie developers and people who haven't developed their game fully, right? They have 13 minutes. So that means there's 13 minutes. I've got like tenfold. And hold on, right? I kind of figured you were trolling. Yeah, no, it was funny as fuck. I'm gonna make a clip of that here shortly. Not shortly, probably never, because I can't seem to edit, make a game, and stream at the same time. But so if their time average spent is 13.3 minutes, so 1.5 million people are spending 13.3 minutes on the game. You can almost put it into an equation as what the average minutes spent in game converts over to a sale, right? So I don't know the number, but let's say for every minute they spend in the game, the likelihood of them buying something goes up exponentially. So the fact that they have 13 minutes means that their sales are absolutely astronomical, right? And they're raking in a whole bunch of money. And this is the only game that they have and look at how many servers there are. It's insane. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the only game that they have in development. I guess I can't find it. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that there's a floor and a ceiling to that. But it's absolutely insane how monetizable this game is, especially because I can have an item sell for 10 Robux. And if we do that conversion, 10 Robux. But another thing that they do for ad spend or for game passes, which is kind of cool, if you sell a record like music, if you sell a song in America, you can charge 99 cents. But if you sell a song in the Philippines for 99 cents USD, they're not going to buy it because the currency, the conversion rate is too high, right? It's no longer worth it. It's like buying a coffee here for $5 and buying a coffee over there for $10. It just doesn't make sense. So what the music industry does is actually lower the price of those records in the third world countries. Anywhere that the economy isn't that strong, they lower the barrier of entry so that they still can make a profit off of them. You can do that in Roblox. By setting your items to a variable price, you can still capitalize on the players in different countries that don't have as strong as an economy. It's absolutely insane. Genuinely baffling. Like, the entire thing is built to make money. And I don't understand. Plus, you got the monetization aspects of the YouTube channel, right? So hypothetically, if I build this channel up to thousands of subscribers, I now can make ad spend money on the games that I'm playing that I created that will draw more viewers in, so on and so forth. It's like a never-ending loop. Right now, it's just building the games out. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Dude, no, send it, man. Send it. It is something you can do so easily, right? Because especially since you have C# knowledge, programming, it will not be difficult for you at all. The biggest thing that I've noticed about and I'm putting you on game because I give no shits, right? There's so much space on the software as a whole. What are you using for devs? Is it Yeah, kinda. It's quite literally called Roblox Studio. It gives you all the assets and shit like that, so you can insert models. That's not it. 1 second. Insert object. No. Asset manager. No. The toolbox. Yeah, it is. Okay. So you have your own asset manager right here where they give you already pre-built shit, right? So you can build something so quick. One of the biggest things, I don't know if I want to say biggest things that I've learned, or one of the most key points of knowledge that I can give you is that if your game isn't visually appealing, repetitive, because that's another big KPI that they track, is how many recurring players do you have and how often, right? So if someone plays Roblox every day, and every day they boot it up, they can click it. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's late. Hold on. If every day they boot up Roblox and start searching for a game and play years off rip, you're deemed higher, right? So if more people do that, you're deemed higher in the algorithm, so your thing will be pushed to the front page. On the second token, if they even replay your game once for a second time, that again pushes your game up on the algorithm. But the only way that they will replay a game, I've played thousands of these games just to understand the basics. There's like 3 of them that I'll go back and play. One of them is a survival game called 99 Nights, and it's like Minecraft, right? Another one is a tower defense game, and it's just because it's visually appealing. Correct. Yes. So, but that's the thing too. The analytics, like the demographics for Roblox, is not just kids. Surprisingly, it's everybody. So you have to keep that in mind, right? So you can make a very child-friendly, la-di-da-di-da game, right? Like unicorns and rainbows and shit. But if you can't hit all the demographic margins, you're screwed. Because that game will be played by 1,000 players. That's it. It's not easy enough for a kid to play, and it's not entertaining enough to keep an adult. To retain that daily comeback, and it's just going to be cancer. Right, so with this game, it again, you said it best. It's gambling at its very lowest, very minimalistic terms, right? But on the same token, it's not, because when I introduce the rarities, I think later down the line I'll implement a system almost like cryptocurrency, right, where you can sell your cards back for in-game currency. And depending on how many of those cards are in rotation is dependent on how much that card costs. That's going to be way down the line, right? But let's say the common card, the first card everybody gets. There's 6 million of them in rotation. If 3 million people burn them, so it needs to be simple enough for a child to comprehend and progress in, while having some stupid sense of progression and customization for weird adults who have disposable income. Correct. Well, no. So the adults aren't buying shit. Some of them are, but most of them aren't, right? They are just serving as an analytic boost to push in the algorithm, right? So if you think about it, you don't really want an adult spending money, because an adult will think about the purchase and or they'll charge back. And I don't know if Roblox it demonetizes you if they get a chargeback or some shit like that, right? But if it's a kid, their retention time is going to be lower, so they're going to leave the game right after they buy shit. But an adult's going to play the game because they don't want to spend money, so they're serving for that boost in that needed analytic. Nutty, isn't it? Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But you can have so many different... Dude, it goes deep. It goes deep, right? So, you said you had an indie studio. I'm part of the music industry as well. And the amount of stuff I can do to parlay this YouTube channel to the music industry, plus the Roblox worlds itself. Like, one of the artists, he has a clothing brand. If I do his brand in my Roblox page collab, anybody would spend time, but you show me the analytics. I just can't fathom anybody would spend time playing tower defense in Roblox, and that is insane. Yeah, dude. I mean, shit. I didn't even show you I showed you the top 2 games, right? And those aren't even tower defense. I can show you actual tower defense games. Oh wait, hold on. I keep pulling up the wrong thing. So if we go here, tower defense. Okay, so this is the one I'm basing my game off of. Currently has 46,000 players. So with a lot of these games, 46,000 players is an insane amount of people, right? And these top 2 games that are being played right now, they have millions. But the thing about that is they rise and fall. It's like a TikTok trend. It just disappears. But with this game, I've been watching it for the last like 2 months. Every day has been insane. This has been consistent. It has gone down maybe 3,000 players at all hours, right? And even if you look at these numbers, this is number 18 on earning rank. All of these, let's see your genre, because that's just crazy impressive to me. Yeah, so the one I'm basing my game off of is number 18 in earning rank, right? But even still, all of these are pretty fucking high. They if you look at the top 10, right, and take all the games on Roblox, which is millions, this is statistically the top 10, right? So now let's take a look at the topmost one, right? Average session is 15 minutes. Do you know how long it takes to complete one level of this game? One map? It takes roughly around 10 minutes. So they're staying for at least 2 games and then leaving. If we look at the average players over the last 56 days, shit, over the last 90 days, it started in June. It started June 5th with 958 players. In 15 days, it soared to 20,000. In 23, 30,000. And these are their ad spends right here. The 5th, the 12th, the 19th. These are 7-day increments. So people really started to spend money right here. You can see tiny little, oh, I'm going to put a little money into my game. I'm going to put a little money into my game. Okay, all right, let's see how much this does. And now because they fed the game, how many players statistically do you need to play a cycle daily in order to make a reasonable amount of money for effort? It's entirely dependent on how much your shit is worth in game, right? So if you have a lot of shit you can buy and it's all expensive, you're going to need a lot of players, because the barrier of entry of how much Robux kids have in their account goes up, the more pricey your objects are, right? But it really doesn't matter because of the ad spend that you can put behind the game. As I was saying, this was their testing phase with ads, thumbnails, so on and so forth, right? They got all their analytic data. So they shot ads to 37,000. They shot ads to 45,000, right? And now, when they started running ads over here, what they did is retargeted, probably with this ad, retargeted previous players. So all these people that played the game before but never came back, they targeted it again, those people again, and now those people came back. The game started naturally rising now. Once again, they retargeted these people. And then over here, because it's starting to get some massive traction, let's send it all to new users. Everybody who hasn't played my game before, that fits my criteria of tower defense games, let's send it to them. Over here, these are all these people. 45,000 concurrent players. That is this beautifully steady AdSense flow chart. Look at how consistent that increase was, right? It's damn near a fucking line, dude, right? If you take the average of all that, that is a line. And now they're dipping right here because they're not running ads, but they're not dipping because that's still 45,000 players, which is still the median of what they're normally getting. And again, if you take 2 million visits, their max 5 million visits, right? So if you take that 200 million visits and multiply that by 0.10, that's how many people have spent money on the game, very roughly. Shit, you can even do 1% of that. Shit, let's do that real quick. I'm intrigued. And it's a Plants vs. Zombies tower defense game. So you place plants and you kill bugs. 2, 7, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 times 0.01. Looking at 2 million people. At 1%, if 1% converted into paying customer and spent the bare minimum of 500 Robux, multiply that by 0.75, multiply that by 0.003, $3 million over the entire life of this game. The top 10 players, I did the math on this because in this game they have a leaderboard that tells you how much Robux the top 10 players have spent. The top 10 players have spent $17,000 on the game. All of them combined have spent 17 racks. There's 200 million players of this game at one point. Currently, there are 46,000. So if the top 10 players have spent $17,000, we can't assume average players a day is still AAA levels of exposure, and then from there you just have to refine how you suck money from the children. Big gambling is a number one. Right. You're not wrong. The 46K is right here. This is current active players. Those are people playing the game right now. But it's average. Very roughly average. Like the lowest in the last month has been 41. It's insane. Insane. Number 18 in top earning. Number 82. Dude, it just makes sense. And it has damn near a perfect rating. And see, okay, so their cheapest item is 5 Robux. Their most expensive item is the Golem unit, which is 749 Robux. So even if 1% of 270, shit, fuck it, right now, 45 times 0.75 times 5 times 0.003, if 1% of the people bought the cheapest item in the game, which is 100 seeds, you can't do shit with 100 seeds, they still just made $5. $5. $5. That's a low amount. That's the cheapest item in the game, as well as that's just 1% of current players. 1%. Yeah, no, basically, I've watched several YouTube videos about people. Dude, you can run fucking ads. You can run ads in Roblox. I played a game the other day. They had a Giorgio Armani ad running on a goddamn billboard. 9 of the objects that you could pick up in that game were sponsored by Oxy, Acne. This logo right here, all these were equipable items, not equipable, collectible items that give you in-game currency. So how much are they making from in-game sponsorships? How much are they making from Armani by just playing their ad in the lobby, right? So there is so many different facets of revenue in this game. Shit, if you take the Fortnite method and bring in music artists to rap, to do their thing, to sell their merch, they don't know how to do that. You build a company around that. You facilitate the need, right? And then give them a percentage. Hey, we'll design your sweatshirt, right? And post it in your shop as you with a verified, and because you're a verified user. But we take a percentage. How much of a percentage? 75% of total earnings. It is insane. Do concerts, dude. It's absolutely mind-boggling how monetizable this game is. Absolutely insane. May 14th, 2025 was the release date. But that's the thing. The games that reuse the assets that are very commonplace, those games normally fall off pretty quick because it's clunky. It doesn't look polished. These games do really well because they created their own assets by hand, painstakingly. What best softwares you can recommend for keeping track of trends? This software, this website, it's called ROT Trends. RO Trends. Gives you a whole bunch of different shit. You can pay for the pro version. I don't. That'll give you estimate revenue. But realistically, you have to play the games. You have to play them all. Get hooked on a game, right? Play that game until your mind's numb because you're just having fun. That will teach you the mechanics that work and the mechanics that don't. You can also import assets from Blender, right? So if you make a 3D animation or you make a 3D asset, you can import that within Roblox Studio. But the only way that you'll be able to understand what's working and what's not and capitalize on current trends is by being heavily invested within the community of just watching, right? So biggest game right now, going back to it, is Steal a Brainrot, right? Steal a Brainrot is top. Steal a Brainrot is number 3 on the list. My game is based off of that game and the tower defense game, right? So because this has been a trend for the past couple months, there's been a lot of shit. It's like crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like meme coins. If Trump says poop, a meme coin will pop up 2 seconds later named Trump poop, right? But what defines that coin compared to what makes that coin better than the other coin, right? Who said it? If it's a wallet that has notably good transactions and is not a rug pull, people are going to jump on that bandwagon. Some people just jump on the bandwagon, because it's going to make them money regardless. They're going to pull their money out really quick. Same thing goes for the Roblox games. If you have a lot of Brainrot games, there's too much to choose from. And if you have a lot of Brainrot variant games, there's still a little bit too much to choose from. But if I target my ads correctly, I'll be able to target the kids who play exclusively Brainrot games, right? And then I can target those people who play Grow a Garden, because it's roughly the same art style. And a lot of people play games because of the art style. Yeah, it gets deep, dude. It gets deep. It gets real deep. Trying to think what else. My YouTube videos are doing good. Yeah. I did that one nicely, too. Oh, that sucks. You got any other questions? This is the most shit game I've ever seen, but I'm currently whistling. Right? The biggest thing you have to do is convert Robux to in-game currency. Not a lot of people are going to pay for much else, unless that is the whole game's situation, right? But it almost feels like a scam if you're paying for an item that'll make you be better. But if you pay for just, if you have an option in the shop to buy enough coins to pay for that item, not in Robux, but in coins, people are more likely to buy the coins than they are the item themselves, because they feel a little more rewarded, right? It's psychology. They feel like they achieved something rather than just instantly gratified. Whether it is instant gratification or not, I am not the judge. Technically it is instant, but... What's up, baby? How's it going? Correct. Exactly. Shit, take Clash Royale. You can either wait 8 hours to open this chest, or you can use your gems to open it right now. Depending on how rare. Do you play Steel or Brainrot? I do, Ibby. Depending on how legendary the chest is dependent on how many gems it costs to open it. But if I don't have 750 gems, I'm gonna buy it from the shop for $5. I currently have the Taco Cat. The Taco Cat is a good one. Alright, I guess I'll get back to it.
So you make a shop GUI in video. Let's go. So basically the first thing you want to add to your shop GUI is a button. A button that like opens the shop frame, right?
Just about to
so you can go to start the GUI and open a screen GUI. After you've done so, you can rename the screen GUI to shop GUI. Like that. Oh. Like that. And after you've done so, you can press the plus button beside shop GUI and add a text button. This is going to be the button that we're going to press to open the frame. And you can rename it to shop button. Exactly like that. So after you've done so, you can resize it to however you like. You can put it wherever you like. It doesn't really matter. If you want to copy me, that's totally fine. And yeah. So I'm just gonna put it maybe here.
Mic stand.
That looks good. And we're gonna scroll down here in properties and remove the text. I'm gonna press the plus button again beside the shop button and add a UI corner. And that's gonna give the corners for the shop button. We're gonna press the plus button again and add a UI stroke and change this to border. That will give these black lines around the button, and I'm just gonna change the thickness to 3. And there we go. Now we got
Sounds good,
basically
Tyrone.
a button.
You be safe. Stay away from them kids, dude. I'll be here doing this again around 2. I'll probably wake up around 11. Start coding again.
That has like black lines around it, right? And I think it looks much better with it. So yeah. And now we're gonna change the color on it. You can have it white, yellow, red, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have it blue because I like the color blue. And we're gonna press one last time the plus beside shop button and add a image label.
That sounds like a bad
have to
dude.
search
Yeah,
that
good
up.
night, man.
And when you add the image label, you go to home and then toolbox. After you've done this, make sure you have decals on and then type in shop. I already done so. And you can just find the image they would like. I'm gonna take this image and just right click it and copy the asset ID. After you've done so, you're gonna scroll down here in properties, make sure that you're on image label and find image and copy paste it.
Gots to see it through, dude. Gots to see it through. Oh, that's goddamn legendary, dude. Alright, dude. Alright, Tyrone. Yeah, you've earned it, dude. You've earned it, Tyrone. You've earned it. Hold on. You've earned it. There's your shout out, dude.
The code you just copied. And there we go. And you're just gonna scroll up here again in properties and change this to 1. This will like remove the background for the logo, and we're just gonna make sure that it fits the button like that. It's not straight. There we go. And there we go. The shop button is customized. You can, as I said, customize it however you like. After we made the button, we can go to shop GUI, press the plus button and add a frame. This is gonna be like the frame that's gonna open when we press the button. So basically the shop, right? So you can make it how you want. I'm gonna like do this like that. When we're done so, we can rename it to shop frame. There we go. And as I said, you can customize it however you like. I'm gonna add some UI corners so it gets round corners, and add a UI stroke and change this to border again and thickness to 3. This is gonna give like these black lines around it. We can make the thickness a bit more so you can see it more. I can change this to 5, right? And we can change the color as well. I'm gonna change it to blue like that. There we go, nice. And we can actually add a text label in here. Just gonna put it in the middle. Remove the background, scroll down, go to text, and just type in shop. Boom, and add text scaled. Go to font face and change it how you like. I'm gonna change this to this one, Free Oak one. And there we go. like that. Then inside the shop frame, we're gonna add another text button. And we're just gonna make it a bit smaller. We can put it up here in the corner. That would be good. Remove where it says button and just add X like this. After you've done so, you're gonna press text scaled and then change the font to whatever you like. I'm gonna change it to that one and remove the background like this. We're just gonna put it like that. There we go. And make sure that before we go script now, you just have to change the visible for the shop frame to none, like remove it. So if you scroll down here in properties, you don't really have to scroll down. Over Syndex, you're gonna find visible and just turn it off, like that. After you've done so, you should not be able to see it. And now we're gonna add a local script inside the shop button. So we're gonna press the plus again beside it, local script, and delete what it says up here, like that. And when you have done so, you can actually copy the first script I put in the description. That would be this one. And after you've done